Dig a shallow hole in the dirt or sand and line it with plastic, fill it with concrete, tamper it down, put a screw in. Once dry, attach a piece of driftwood or stick and screw it in, spray paint it. Drill a hole and now you've got concrete mushrooms to last forever. Comment more for the full tutorial and share this.
Perfect. Oh my God.
Isn't it great?
Chris.
I know.
Not much of a green thumb person like me? Well, get yourself some fake flowers from Hobby Lobby and get yourself a very supporting husband who will support your crazy ideas and will help you plant these fake flowers. And spray them with this handy dandy spray here that will keep them nice and fresh. And bam, there you go. Nice, fresh, fake garden. Everyone will be like, oh my gosh, how cute is your garden? And they will never know unless they want to touch and smell the flowers. Otherwise, look how cute this is.
Did you know that if you crush eggshells in a mortar until they become a very fine powder and then mix them with lemon juice, they immediately start reacting and forming bubbles? This happens because eggshells are alkaline and lemon juice is acidic, and it's that acid that releases the calcium trapped inside the eggshell. If you let the mixture sit for 24 hours, most of the eggshell will dissolve into the juice. Then you can dilute it in a liter of water and you'll have a liquid fertilizer, rich in calcium, perfect for applying at the base of plants and also on their foliage. This homemade method allows plants to absorb calcium faster, strengthening roots, stems, leaves, and fruits. Plus, it boosts plant resistance against diseases, nutrient deficiencies, and harsh weather conditions. With this method, you recycle kitchen waste, save money, reduce trash, and increase your garden's productivity naturally, ecologically, and effectively. The best part is that it's simple, affordable, and anyone can do it at home.
Let's see what's ready to harvest from the garden. Cucumber melons. One apple cucumber left. I think this will be the last one of the season. Green zebra tomatoes. This is my favorite tomato variety. Honey drop tomatoes. I do have these Adelaide festivals that I'm going to bring in so the birds don't get them. These are going to ripen up inside. Some bird's eye chili. We have some beautiful Black Beauty eggplants coming through. Some Tigerella tomatoes. Jalapeno. I got my first serrano of the season. Peach tomato. I didn't do too well with these this season, but they're still delicious. Berry tomatoes. I am so excited for the tomatillos this season. There are so many. This giant Richmond green cucumber and this other variety that I found in the garden.
Would you ever try a no-dig garden bed? If you haven't heard of this method before, it is essentially what the name suggests. It is a garden bed where you don't need to do any digging at all. I was pretty dubious about this method, but after seeing what feels like everyone and their mum suggesting this method on TikTok, I thought, what have I got to lose? I'm going to have to give it a try. The worst case, I have to do some digging anyway. If you haven't seen my face before, I am in a bit of a journey of making over my garden at the moment. I did a lot of work to it last year, but there are still things that I want to do. I feel like gardens are never really finished. There are always a little bits that you can do, bits that you can change. And one thing that I'm changing this year is extending out the garden beds. When I first moved into this house, it had 0 flower beds and I'm on a mission to start adding them slowly and surely. The bed that I am extending with the no-dig method wasn't actually originally a flower bed. It was kind of bordered off, but it had loads of little slate pieces in it. So the first thing I did when I started working on the garden was removed all of the tarp, moved all of the slate pieces, and then created a mini flower bed. So for this method, all you need is some sort of cardboard, something to put down on the ground, and then a lot of compost. You're going to need more than what you think think you'll need. And pretty self-explanatory, all you do is lay the cardboard down and then put the compost on top. It is as easy as that. Then you just need to leave it to do its thing. The cardboard will break down. That will stop any weeds from coming up, and then it will be ready to plant in. So if all goes to plan, this bed should be ready for planting in a couple of weeks' time. There shouldn't be any weeds that grow up, the grass should stop growing, and the cardboard should start breaking down. This could still all be a massive fail, so make sure you follow to find out if it works or not.
This is a free, sustainable gardening hack. Don't ever get rid of your wood ash. It's a fantastic and sustainable way to look after your garden. Wood ash is fabulous to sprinkle around your plants to make a little barrier that prevents the slugs and snails from crawling onto the leaves, eating your plants. Also packed full of potassium and other nutrients for healthy soil.
Here are my 3 favorite tools for effortless weeding. First is the hula or stirrup weeder. Its double edge makes it easy and accurate to use. It's best for surface level weeding and continued garden maintenance. Second is the stand-up weeder. Its teeth are great for digging up deep roots and established weeds. And not having to bend over is obviously a huge plus. And number 3 is the torch weeder. Channel your inner pyro, because there's nothing more satisfying than watching all of these weeds burn to the ground. Just please, don't start any forest fires. Read the description for even more of my favorite weeding tools, and make sure you save those weeds, well, at least the ones that you didn't burn, because next, we're making compost.
The method of propagating roses by cuttings is actually very simple. First, choose a rose variety that you like. When selecting the branches, pick a robust one. Such a branch is rich in nutrients and has high vitality, making it very easy to take root. Don't keep the branch too long. Only retain 2 to 3 bud points for each section and cut off the redundant leaves, leaving only a pair of leaves at the top. Cut the bottom of the branch at a 45-degree angle to increase the water absorption area and the area for root growth. Take 2 milk teacups and a piece of foam board. Fill the cups with water and add a little rooting powder to increase the chance of root growth. Insert the branch into the foam board and place it on the water surface. Invert another milk teacup to fix it. Place it in a place with diffused light. After 2 months of cultivation, it will grow so many roots. There are many tips for flower cultivation and cuttings. Following me will definitely be worthwhile.
Now it's time to use our fork to turn over the soil. So one of the things that's really helping me with this job is the fact that this fork doesn't clump because of these soil chopping blades. With a regular fork like this, lots of clumping. Nada. So the soil has been turned. The next job is to take all the stones out, get all the last little remaining bits of grass out, put some fresh compost down and start planting.
Would you believe me if I told you that these weren't real rocks? Meet Beautiblocks, flexible yet durable polyresin landscape edging. The finishing touch to making your backyard a true oasis with no heavy lifting required. A 4-pack of 6-block sections give you 16 feet of connected length. Numerous natural stone-inspired colors are available. For installation, just line them up, slide them on, and hammer in the provided anchoring spikes. These blocks are tough and durable, so there's no fear of rust, fade, or damage. Beautiblocks let you bring your landscaping dreams to life effortlessly.